tarot tag. This is by Arwen. I've seen a lot of people doing it, and so I thought I would jump on board and do it too. So what is your current favorite deck? So I always have to go back to my favorite deck. My home deck is the Shadowscapes Tarot, which I just love. There's such a delightful fairy energy to it. It's wonderful. Love this deck. What card stands for you? Okay, let's see if I can find it. I should have pre-taken it out, but I didn't. So let's see if I can find it. Dun, dun, dun. I'm just gonna make some noise while I look for it. Yeah. Let's see. Let's see. I should have taken it out beforehand, but you know, oh, there's one that I need later. Oh, there it is right there. Okay. So the card that stands for me whenever, you know, I'm doing reading and as a significator is the Queen of Wands. So I'm a Leo, I'm a fire sign, and so I've always identified with wands, but the Queen of Wands definitely is very me, and this is actually the card that represents Leo. So I think Queen of Wands for sure. What tarot card stands for what you want to be? I would say the High Priestess. And you know, I love being, you know, very Queen of Wandsy, but you know, I feel like, you know, Queen of Wands and High Priestess, you know, a little bit of both would be awesome. Draw a card for what the universe has to say to you right now. So universe, what do you have to say to me right now? Oh, I got the Chariot. Got the Chariot reversed though. So it's telling you not to push too hard, not to push myself so hard. I really feel like its message is to slow down a bit, to not be overly focused on goals, and to kind of slow down and enjoy the ride a little bit more and enjoy the moment and not always be push, push, push and go, 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 which sometimes, you know, I tend to do. So it's yeah, that's what I feel like the message is for me right now. Don't be so determined and overly focused and pushing, and, you know, just slow down a bit, girl. That's what I feel like the message is. Do you have any cards that you must love in order to buy a deck? No. I mean, I do really love, I have to have a good High Priestess and a good Death card for sure. Those are two of my favorites. But you know what? If they're not that great, but the rest of the deck is amazing, I'll probably overlook it. So not every single card in a deck needs to be amazing, but if like 90% of them are, then I'm probably going to go for that deck. Why tarot, not other divination systems? I do work with other divination systems. I love astrology. I work with runes. I really love working with oracle cards as well, angel cards, all that kind of stuff, goddess cards. Tarot is my first love because as far as divination cards, tarot and astrology are both what started it for me. You know, it started me kind of on my path, both of those things. So of course I'll always have a place in my heart for it. And it is a really wonderful system. I think that it covers so many facets of human life that it's indispensable in a lot of ways when you're a reader. What's the first book you read about tarot? Now, the first deck I got was the Native American Tarot. It just had little white books. But the next one I got was the Mythic Tarot, and it had a really nice book with it. And so that was probably the first book that, like, proper kind of book I got, and I really identified with how it compared, like, the Greek. It sort of had the Greek mythology, and that really helped me to relate to what was going on in the deck. So it was a really good book to have for reading tarot. What tarot person would you love to sit down and have a chat with? Oh, there's so many. I would love to sit down and have a chat with Kellyanne Maddox. I'd love to sit down and talk tarot with Annabelle Wen, with Ethany, Katie Flowers. There's just like Truth and Story. There's so many great tarot people out there that I just love to sit down and have a tarot reading with. Tell me about a YouTube person that you watch. There's tons of people. All those people I mentioned I watch. But one person I think you should check out is a blogger that I followed for a long time, and she's made the switch over to YouTube, and her name is Mary Morning, as in M-O-U-R-N-I-N-G. Morning? Like morning is sad morning. Go and check her out. She just started a YouTube channel. She's also a tarot reader. She's also an amazing seamstress, and you should just go check her out because she's amazing. Do you mix tarot with oracle? Yes, I do. I find that oracle just kind of helps to round it out and, you know, kind of put a put a little bow on the whole reading. Do you have you created a tarot deck? No, but I would love to, and I do have some ideas in mind, so it's definitely on my plate for sure. Do you read for yourself? Yes, I do. What are your favorite questions to get when you're doing a reading? There aren't really any favorite ones. I mean, I get most often asked about relationship and jobs, but there really aren't any I would say that are like favorite to ask. I just, whatever the cards say is what I let people know. What is the craziest thing that happened to you during a reading? I don't know. I try to think of something that like crazy that happened. I've read for all different kinds of people. I've read for tons of people in all sorts of different situations. And I think it's always great when not just, I always read whatever, comes up in the cards, but I sometimes get like people like, deceased people walking in or spirit guides coming in or deceased pets and whatever I do, or like a message that's totally nothing to do with the cards, but like, I'm supposed to tell you this. And whenever that happens, that's always a really amazing experience and very rewarding. So I find that, the cards just really help to open up that intuition. So whenever that happens, that's a pretty cool experience. So this is a very quick tarot tag, but if you want to do the tarot tag, I highly recommend it. I look forward to seeing what you have. All right. Let me know if you've done tarot tag, like and subscribe. I'll talk to you guys next time.